And I was just not taught to be promiscuous. If you had a relationship that was emotional and sexual with somebody, it was a commitment, and you made a commitment to them, and you were their friend and their lover, and you didn't stray, you know? Here's what happened. They accused me of killing 34 people in the newspaper, all right? Imagine yourself waking up some morning and seeing your picture on the front page with being accused of 34 murders. It is absolutely devastating. And you're thinking to yourself, is it possible that I could have done this and that I don't know? Because I don't have any recollection of killing 34 people. That's what you're going to say if you didn't do it, right? And people are saying, yes, you did. We can prove it. Rah, 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 rah. You say, well, I must be crazy because I don't even remember any of that. So that's why Baker acted, you know, that put me up the Chattahoochee to find out if that there was something wrong with my brain, like a lesion or something that caused me to kill people and have a blackout and not remember it, right? This was the whole purpose of going up there. Well, I walked in the door, and I went to see the intake doctor, whoever it was, and he says, oh, you're the guy who killed the 34 women. How do you feel about that? I thought, wow, you know, this isn't a situation where I'm going up to find out. This is a situation where it's going to be an interrogation, and they're going to, whatever I say is, this is not going to be for medical purposes at all. This is like talking to the state attorney's office. The worst thing he could have possibly done was say that, because then I said to myself, well, they want stories? I'll give them stories. Oh, gave them lots of stories. Nothing had to do with any murders. Told them everything I could think of and went and talked to the bugs on the wing and tried to find some more stories to tell them. I told them all kinds of stories. But nothing that implicated me in any crimes. I certainly not implicated myself in any murders. But I had the presence of mind to understand what they were up to. And then, the same day, they threw me in solitary confinement, unbelievable filth on the floor, and I was held for 2 weeks in the most incredible dungeon that you had ever imagined, with lunatics, drooling fucking lunatics. Well, I realized later that this was in order to break me down, to destroy me, you know, mentally, to bring me to my knees, and to make me malleable, that I would say and do whatever they wanted me to do. Having been through the system one time, you realize the tricks of their trade that they use to break people. And that's what they were doing to me. They weren't interested in whether I had blackouts. They wanted me to make an inculpatory statement. And I didn't have anything to say. I didn't kill anybody. Especially, and I said, well, who are these 34 people? I said, well, we don't have to give you the names. I said, well, yeah, ooh, I think if you're going to accuse me of killing 34 people, I'd like to have some names and some dates and some MOs and things like that. It took me until 1981 to get the names of the people who they thought that I killed. And when I got those names, he finally reduced it. Robert Stone and Lem Brumley. Lem Brumley, who was later arrested as a racketeer for the narcotics, okay, and pled guilty. Stone eventually was confronted by a reporter by the name of Barbara Madden, who went on to become an FBI agent.